What's on your face?
I know, my kids do that too.
I'm gonna call this meeting to order at 6:01. I have the minutes. Did anyone read them?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the minute?
Motion to approve.
Kelly motions. Those are first.
Second.
Hannah seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Anybody want to add anything to the agenda?
Is it on here to talk about those, you said, because we didn't have other meetings to talk about the teacher requests or whatever those were.
The staff grants?
Yeah.
They are under grant
Okay.
and new business.
Okay.
So that is there. Okay. All right, then we will just move on to president report. Okay, so I never can remember what I do, but I bought a bunch of stuff for the teachers. Continue. We bought some iPads, covers. I got a rug, I bought a fish tank, some geo shapes. We got some laminating for school and cardstock. We put $500 towards a field trip. Matching money came in to my house. I got one from Anderson Windows for $30, which I'm not sure who that was. And Boston Scientific for $216.
We did get some more.
We got some electronic ones.
Mhm.
What are they?
I don't.
Was it a lot or was it little?
No, it was one of them. It was just one. And it was like it wasn't clear what company it was from. It just said, like, hang on, like,
The Nevity is kind of one of these. What is this one? The Blackbaud Giving Group. My husband's hasn't come in yet, but I know some of them, like, it's like every quarter, so it might not come in for whatever amount of time. So that's fun.
oh my gosh.
It's right.
It says AOGF causes Benevity.
Cool. I have a bunch of people who replied and said, I am giving, and this is my company. But there's people I'm sure that didn't. So it's like, I wonder.
Right, or it could be
This
like
one.
come through as something weird because
Yeah.
it run through different organizations.
So, okay. Well, so matching money's coming in. Let's see. I'm sure there's more, but I'll remember it later probably. Okay, treasurer. On the papers, it's not there, but if you scan it, she did write the bank account, and then you can click on the budget tracking if you scan at the top. So
Yeah. Yeah, we've been making a lot of money. A lot of the cash is actually not showing up because I didn't get it in until January, just because December was nuts. So there's some vending and concessions cash that's still not in there, but all the vending from our basketball games or concessions from our basketball games that was electronic is showing in there. So
okay,
we're doing really good.
we're doing
We have
too
money
good.
flowing out of our ears right now.
Good problem.
I'm trying to get rid of it as fast
No,
as I can.
Well, Julie is definitely getting rid of it.
I am, oh man, I just sit on my phone and be like, yes,
What
Amazon.
can I get?
Yes, especially now that we're moving on to the family events thing. I buy everything. I bought snowballs yesterday. I bought grass the day before. So it's fun. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on anything in the budget? I sent you the amount that we kind of have for staff appreciation, right?
For the rest of the year.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
where we're at.
Are you guys good with that amount?
I mean, it'll be tricky because that last May, we do every day. Like right now, we do once a month.
Yeah.
So I think depending on some parent donations and.
I think we will do for the conference meals, we can do that.
Yeah, not because then we're not so.
Yeah, we want to
restricted in
splurge.
that last,
Mhm.
you
Oh.
know, because that's where it makes the most sense to ask for it.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and then it'll carry us through the rest of it.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I think we'll be okay. I mean, as long as
Yeah.
we.
We can get donations and ask for
Yes,
stuff and.
Yep.
Totally. Okay. And then maybe look at it and how to plan it and do some stuff like that too. So,
Right.
back to here. The bank account is 49,000, right? Is that where we're at?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's both of them. The family events, planning is underway. We've had a couple meetings. And a lot of stuff has been figured out. We have the map, we have checklists. We have lots of things. So we'll talk more about that. Fundraising. We did a last minute Papa Murphy's thing. They just called school and said, hey, or emailed school. And so I contacted them, and I don't know if you guys, if you have elementary, you would have got a. So if you didn't, did you not get it?
No.
We never
Did
got
the
it.
teacher?
We never got them either.
We got it.
Did
We
you-
didn't get it, but
did the
Sawyer
tea-
said he left it at in his desk.
Yeah, fifth grade, I feel like several fifth grade classes
Yeah.
didn't get it, cause yeah.
No,
They got it. It's just it must not got to them.
Oh, okay.
But I sent an email, I think, telling them what to do and like something to put in there.
that was right before break.
It was- Yeah, so
Right.
maybe it was.
I go with a
pre-K.
lot.
Cause I know, I think Mr. Moschel was out
Okay.
for part of it, so
Okay.
it could have been that. I think there was a lot of teachers like in and out.
So still, what they did was you went in and got a large pizza and you gave $3 to Pact, and that was it. And so what they were banking on was us people buying more stuff, which is, I guess, I stood in there when I was waiting for my pizza. 3 people came in and did buy stuff. So that's good because they're local right here. And that was great. And so we got $392 from them.
Awesome.
I am not sure what we want to put this under because I saw you comment and I was like, I don't know. So do we want to figure out what this goes under or give it to school or put it in the laminating fund or put in the teacher appreciation fund?
Ideal.
If the teacher appreciation fund is like tight. then
Yeah, if they
that
need
makes
it, give it to
sense.
them.
Is that what we want to do?
Sure.
We-
I mean, and
I
and
mean-
if we have leftover at the end of the
Right.
year, then
We
we
just-
can just
yeah,
push it to something
yes,
else.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we'd be willing to,
Spend it, right?
Yep.
I think the teachers,
At least it's going to them.
yeah.
Right. I'm like,
Yeah.
good to hear that.
Yeah.
yes. I also have some money that I've just been carrying around, so I'm gonna leave that there. And then these checks, what?
Is it vending or?
Marketed specifically?
I think it's probably it's probably, there's a check in there and that's Spiritware. I just put on Spiritware because
Okay.
I feel like people don't give me money and I
Is
give them
this the same
candy.
year? Are we gonna
That's
have
the
it?
euro we're gonna save forever.
Forever.
So maybe
There's nowhere to.
give it back to me. I'll just keep it in I had it in my little blue
If you
pouch.
go,
And I needed to give my blue pouch to somebody, so. It's our little,
Oh, was that cash in here?
yes, this cute little boy.
It was so
who
cute.
really wanted a donut and he got it, so.
Like, sure.
Maybe he wants his euro back.
Maybe he does. I don't know. He's happy.
Yeah, spend it.
That's okay. We can just frame it. Our
Yeah.
first euro.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, do I have a motion to put that $392 into the staff appreciation fund?
Motion to put that money into the staff.
I have Kelly for one, first,
appreciation.
I'll
Who-
second that.
Amy Carlson seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. All right, teacher appreciation. What did we do last month? You guys can
We
comment.
did such a great job last year of finding all of this adorable wrapping paper and hauling it and doing all the great. That, yeah, she was a huge help.
I did
And you did.
nothing.
Oh, you
Oh.
did, yeah.
Not for that route.
so we
You guys
did-
spotted me. I
We
had
did,
that.
yeah, we did wrapping paper for the teachers and Christmas cookies, and they were able to kind of, it was like a, yeah, a little gift and go, they could come in and grab wrapping paper and cookies and coffee and be on the way, and I think everyone really liked it, they seemed.
I got
something totally
so
different, like,
many,
oh,
so many people like, that was genius.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
I mean, got way more comments than
Yeah.
I
I think it was
expected.
just kind of like a little unexpected treat, or like, you
Mhm.
know, yeah, I think I
Well,
liked it.
Nice that they were bundled
Yes,
and that they got like a substantial amount
yes,
for super cheap on our end.
yes.
So.
So-
win-win.
I did go and try to find more wrapping paper and there was zero.
Oh, no.
Zero. The place I got a million rolls from said they were out 2 days before Christmas. So they must have balanced their books and
Mhm.
figured that out and
Well, that's-
worked it. So I got a little bit, we still have some, so we'll probably have to, we can maybe get it, but maybe do less.
For it too.
Yes, well, there's not gonna be wrapping paper.
There was some at Kohl's the other day.
Yeah,
I don't.
a lot of this
Maybe
stuff
for,
I
like,
find
the
is
next
like,
week.
here's 18 feet in one
Yeah.
sheet, so
Yeah.
that's like. I don't know. We can maybe do 2 rolls instead of 3 or something like that,
Yeah.
or we can buy some. It's just nice that it was already paid for it. and then it's here. So I did buy
If
some.
we have extra teacher appreciation money,
Yeah.
we can buy some next year. We're not just
Well, there's
have to-
no, you can't buy any
There's
writing
not.
paper.
You can't find, Julie would know.
Is there
I would know.
like-
I looked
is there
everywhere.
like,
I actually bought some from
label
Sam's.
that we can connect to it, you know, like to from instead
the
of that
little, like,
third roll or
stickers.
something.
Oh, yeah, that's a cute idea.
We could do tape.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember I had
good
gotten,
idea.
I was gonna put tape on like a subscribe and save and every month just get like 12 rolls of tape and then by the time we got there. But I didn't do that.
That's a good idea. actually.
That is.
Maybe we'll
yeah.
do scissors and tape and then a roll of wrapping paper, so, cause you always
Okay,
lose your
Oh,
scissors.
yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what we do when we get
Get
there. So
those writing paper slide cutters.
Both think
Yeah.
they're cool.
Scissors are.
don't get it from Timu. I got from Timu and that was like, so- I might as well just like rip the paper with my hand. Okay, awesome. Teacher appreciation was great. Sales, pop-up shops, how did that go? And concessions.
Really well. I don't have any numbers unfortunately, but, the pop-up shops that we did for the choir concert, band concerts, it was constantly busy. We got moved a lot of merchandise. The concession stand, for basketball games, for the Saturdays went really well. And then during the week, the basketball games, it kind of ebbs and flows. For the most part, they've been very profitable. We just actually on Saturday did the dance competition. So the agreement is that the profit is split between PTO and school. School obviously gets a bigger percentage than the PTO. But for that specific one, the profit is going to the dance team because they brought in all the people. It was a $700 day. That's like
Cool.
sales was $700.
They
So-
sold food besides.
Yeah, they had, so the parents sold
if we
pulled
were-
pork sandwiches, a pulled pork sandwich meal or a Subway sandwich. It was a $10 meal. And it was obnoxious. I think we sold like 63 pretzels.
Yes, I was gonna say,
Oh
we
my
sold an
God.
entire case of pretzels just at that event.
Yeah, so, and they had their volunteers. I was here for the morning and then I came back in the afternoon, but, that's the profit, they get that profit because they provide all of the people to work in the concession stand. So, it's been very, it's working out very well for both ends. So
We gave a check to the school for
for
their
December,
percent.
we cut a check for them for $1,100.
Nice.
And we still
So-
have some of it too, and that's only profit, so that's really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So their profit for December, for the month of December was $1,100. And if you take into account that, like that week of like Christmas, so the last 2 weeks of the month, there was nothing going on. So that was like within the first like 17 days, within 17 days, they made $1,100. It was like 1122 or something like that. So,
And they didn't have to do any receipts and they didn't.
They didn't have to
stock it, so
they-
it's
yeah.
so nice, so.
Does
So-
PTO do concessions for like everything, like sports and like, so I know like the Saturdays robotics, is that?
So
Or
robotics is
that-
doing their own concessions.
It's here, so they actually have
Right.
some.
If
They
you
have
have to
it.
volunteer. for
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
Good.
so robotics is doing their own concessions because it's here. We don't have any concessions in this building
So do
anymore.
we do all secondary, like all the
Yes.
bigger,
Mhm.
okay.
So everything that's in that concession stand is stocked and maintained by Julie and I.
Gotcha.
So it's, and then, the volunteers, it depends on what day it is and all of that.
Mhm.
Cause Saturdays, the Saturday youth basketball was PTO, so we got 100%
We just
of the sales of that.
were there and ran it ourselves.
Yes.
Whereas at like the basketball games,
Mhm.
the
During the
basketball
week.
parents are supposed to volunteer. And that's, so
Okay.
that goes to school. So
Yes.
you have volunteered for yours. So I volunteered for my basketball players. Yeah, so but it's been good. I mean, the
Yeah.
pretzels are such a hit, so score.
Pretzels are huge, and we sold an incredible amount of hot dogs as well. And it was one of those things that I didn't even think we really sold that many. But then I was looking at the sales and I was like, it was insane, the amount of.
It's nice to bring in something for people different. There was no pizza that day, so that was like an option,
Yes.
the only option.
But
so.
we decided not to do the pizza because they were doing the pulled pork sandwiches on Saturday. But I mean, if anybody has any questions, I can pull up like the sales reports and all of that. So, but it's working out really well for both parties because school didn't have anybody. They used to have somebody that was part of their job, was dealing with the concession stand and dealing with stocking it and maintaining it and all of that. And they don't have that anymore. So it kind of got just shoved onto somebody and that person wasn't really maintaining it all that well. And like the profit part of it kind of plummeted, I think. So it's working out really well for, I think, both parties involved.
We're already neck deep in it just because of the vending machine. So it was like, I know how
Yes.
much Skittles cost. I know how much Gatorade costs and where to buy it. So just made it easier. So pop-up shops, do you think we made like 3,000? Sold 3,000, not made necessarily.
Yeah, I think it was actually closer to 4 or 4,500.
That's good.
Between all of
Do
them.
inventory. And I still need
Yep.
to get a shirt or two for some people that
Yes.
they were out of their size. So awesome. Principal report, anything you guys have to share?
Well, I can just echo, the wrapping paper was huge. It just was. There was something in the air about wrapping paper, but it's like, it just hit the right chord for everyone.
Yes.
So thank you, and the cookies and everything. Yeah, I got my pizza at Papa Murphy's and there were 2 other families there getting pizzas. at
I'm
the same
glad.
time.
I was like, oh, what if they make?
And I love the partnership with Papa Murphy's because they donate all of the certificates for the character awards.
Yeah.
So just to continue to make that relationship strong is huge. So thank you for that. Yeah, and I'm excited with how many staff are wearing the spirit wear and, encouraging the kids. We love when we match. I mean, so we're just trying to keep that Panther pride.
Yeah.
that
It's
we-
literally every day.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
really-
today I probably saw as much as I would
Yes,
see on a Friday.
it's
So I
really
think
exciting.
everybody's like washed their clothes and we're like, here we go. guys. We're gonna wear this stuff. So yes.
And I haven't,
No.
I don't know the specific stories of all the things that teachers have requested with their cash calendar funds, but I mean, what I'm hearing, is getting bought is just incredible for these teachers. So, I mean, what a gift. So, yeah, no, we're so thankful. I did get, the sign up for staff
Yes.
to start, so they are signing up for which, and, they wanna be at. And yeah, I would just let us know the tech needs, the facilities needs.
Mhm.
I'll just kind of be a floater and we'll try to get everything. I think the main thing for staff to think about for this night is that I asked them to stay till 8:30 for the cleanup,
Mhm.
but at 8:30, I'm gonna wanna release them.
Yes,
'cause
that's
it'll be a
totally fine.
long day.
Yep.
No.
So.
That's totally fine.
hopefully we can
I
Get it all cleaned up.
highly appreciate that.
Mhm.
So they're volunteering because it's part of their contracted hours.
To do.
We're not
these
just
community
making them do
activities.
it, so
Correct. Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
I mean-
They have to do so many.
That's a great way
But
to do this.
even, I saw some teams, like, I think it's the 5th grade team. that
They
all signed
always
up
do
for
that
the food.
together.
Yeah, that's
So,
really.
so I had 3 people initially in the one or in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And they did it last year. And so I went on there and I added a 4th just cause we got
Yep.
4 now. So I wanted to make sure. And they did. They were the first people to sign up. So,
That's awesome.
and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. And so it's super nice that we're going to need more than just that. So I did email Ms. Thomas for the NHS and all, National Honor Society,
Yeah.
to see if they all wanted to help. And then I don't know if we want to ask student council or even just let them advisories, say, hey, here's a good way for you to get your volunteer hours in, because secondary kids only need volunteer hours. So
Yeah.
plus getting the older kids in the schools a lot of fun, just so they can, especially if they came here, they would like that. So, okay, any open mic? No? Okay, all right. Well, business officer position. So, secretary Kristen Mullen, that's her with the curly hair. Just like me. Reached out, and why don't you tell us, she's interested in that. So do you want to just tell us about yourself and anything? Your kids, your.
We
Okay.
live in Nalden. I have twin daughters in 6th grade. This is our first year at PACT. We came from Elk River and could not wait to move to a small town, and then ended up in Anoka Hennepin School District. So I was not going to send my children to the Anoka Middle School. So we were super excited to get into PACT. They've loved it so far, and I'm just looking to get involved with the school. I helped start the PTO at Brookside when they first opened, because we were over there. I do run a nonprofit, my family, the Potato Head Project. I'll let you look it up. My girls were born at 23 weeks. So we run that out of our house as well. And I work full time. My husband works for the FAA. My daughters are, one's in golf, one's in softball, and this is just, middle school is a very new experience for us. So I'm excited to like meet other people that have kids at PACT and get
And
involved.
what grade and name?
6th grade, Dylan and Hayden are their names.
We got a potato head for.
You did? Oh, that makes me so happy. I mean, it doesn't make me happy that I haven't, but it makes me happy that I have it.
Is that for the the shape of the preemie?
Yeah, so when they were born,
Yes.
they were 1 pound, and
Yes.
people were like, oh, you know, they're so tiny, and it just really showed how tiny they were. And so we used it and took weekly photos, and now we send care packages all over the country. So, yeah.
My younger daughter was a 30 weeker and she got down to 112. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm right with you on, I didn't get, yeah.
Yeah, we are hopeful to reach a lot of people, but I mean, we're just a small family trying to do big things, so.
So
But
cool.
yeah,
It's a lot of work to run a nonprofit.
it is a lot of work.
I did not know. And that's what this is, but it's like, oh, hey, there's a million things you
Yeah.
also need to know besides what you're excited about. So cool. I also have a 6th grader named Dylan. So connection. Hey, raise your hand if you have a 6th grader.
We're over here.
Or yeah. Yeah, we have 6th graders, so it's a lot. We used to have a ton of kindergarten moms.
Are you guys doing
Good for-
softball yet?
Or
Cause you said you have a
Yeah.
softball player.
One of the two.
does 6th grade do softball, or can they?
I think they said if they had enough interest,
I
I'm
suppose.
not sure.
Mhm.
They said the same thing. So Dylan is blind in one eye, and so she can't play a lot of like sports, period. So she's really excited for golf. So
Yeah.
her dad has her golfing, and she loves
Mine
it.
says
So.
Bukowski is the coach for that.
Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could get her to talk to her.
She's her
But she won't.
teacher.
I know. I know.
One of her teachers
It's
is,
so funny. They're so shy.
well,
Bring it up like at conferences. so
Yeah.
They can get that connection
It'll
going.
be-
If she knew
Because
Mrs.
Miss
Bukowski
Bukowski would be
to-
all over
I
that.
know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying really hard to like let them be 6th graders. and
Right.
I'm like, what if I just accidentally email them? So,
you know what? Just show up one day and
I know.
ruin their lives.
No, I get overly involved in everything I shouldn't, so I should actually.
And so you want to be the secretary. So does anyone have like, I can't remember even how we did this. Should we motion? Does anyone want a motion for Kristen Moen to be the secretary?
I motion for Kristen Mullen to be.
Angie first, is there a second?
Second.
Sarah, L, also second. All in favor? Opposed? All right, you get to do that. Jessica Zoller, I put her on here, but I don't, she couldn't be here, so we didn't really chat about it, so let's just go on to the next one, because she wanted to do events chair, so maybe we'll see how this goes, and then she'll be like, whoa. She'll be like, that's usually what happens. She's like, oh, I thought we were just
I
like,
didn't know what I was committing
Yeah.
to.
but it's so good. So, all right, grade coordinator, I don't think we have got anywhere on this, so we'll just skip this. All right, so family events. Or family event, if you picked up the map, you guys can look at that.
Okay.
So is there another one or did we run it?
I
You know, I can pull it, actually, I'm gonna pull it up on here, cause I,
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, I think I can be fine.
No, I'm good. I've looked at it many, many times.
yeah,
I've got it memorized.
I
No,
have
because
it.
she changes it on like
Oh.
Does it
minute by
tell you?
minute basis.
Does it tell you? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna move this over here. So, okay,
No, but if I have it open in Canva, I can see you like
Okay.
moving things around.
so we have established all of our activities and we've spread them out. We're gonna do bingo in this room, in the gym. And I think I can get way more tables in there because I was in there with a tape measure today. And we're gonna be doing painting out here, which I talked to them about today. We have a snowflake craft, we got carnival games, hot chocolate bar. The seniors are going to be running that. Well, not running. I mean, they're gonna be making money off of that. So we're gonna sell they're gonna sell hot chocolate. We have a fireside reading room, which sounds amazing. A photo booth. There's like some matching challenges, and then upstairs on the other side, mini golf.
I like that.
Which I got the grass today. I ordered some from Lowe's, and then and I left and I came back and Lucas, my third grader, had made books, like a little thing and then a hole, and it was like, take pictures of all these so maybe we can like reenact them. So they're not going to be anything amazing. We just have some basic things, but we're going to have lots and lots of things to make and do. So we just need to start checking them off the list. And then we're gonna have a snowman hunt. If you see at the bottom here, these cute little snowmen. We're gonna hide all over the building at different activities so that people go and do that. So we did that last year with the pause, and then that was fun. It just gets another layer of things to do.
Yeah.
Where's mine? Okay, so our volunteer sign up, we've gotten a ton just from staff signing up, which is great because like yesterday there was like one person signed up, but look at all of these. The whole paint room's full. And that's almost full. So nobody wants to do carnival games. Come on, guys. It's not like a box room, so that's okay.
Yeah. We're not doing boxes this year.
No boxes. We're not gonna do boxes. So but yeah, we'll put it on social media, and I have it in the Engage, I think, for tomorrow. Or maybe, if it got there. And then we'll just keep signing up. And then if you're on the committee, don't sign up for a spot, because I'm gonna have us sign up to do like leads. Cause like we're gonna have all the teachers and stuff are gonna be there at like 4:30. So if all of them come to me at 4:30 and say, what can I do? I'll lose my mind. Cause I mean, you've all seen it before. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. I'll just sit in the corner and cry. Cause that's kind of what happens when everybody starts asking. So everybody has to become me that night, the official person who tells everybody what to do. So we will have a course on that, because that makes me crazy.
You just gotta break it down into.
I know. And
I know.
we did better
Regarding
like
someone knows
with different
everything
things.
about this,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah, it
they
was,
can get support from you without it being.
Like the back to school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this does not want to go back to the other thing. Okay, we're gonna do EPGs, which I'll work on. Decorations, we've kind of started looking at some decorations. Computer. I can't get back to my event planning guide. So when you wanna rent a space here or use a space, they wanna know when, how, why, who, how to set it up, unlock the doors, all those things. So. Okay, I cannot,
Are you frozen on your screen?
I am. I mean, I can see my face, but okay. One thing I do want to work on right now is that week is snow days at secondary. So we were gonna do Spirit Week here. And our own thing kind of, right? So let's come up with a Spirit Week that would make sense for our event, maybe. Okay, so we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's winter. Anybody have any ideas for what fun to have? Or,
Can you have them make decorations?
well, it's kind of more of a dress up thing.
Yeah.
They will do things. They're like doing some cute little Kleenex box thing. So,
Talking to Art and seeing if she can have grades doing. some
she
different
has,
classes.
honestly, she's done a
She's
ton. If
so-
you've seen
yes.
it, they had at their Christmas concerts, they had all of their art up, which they're actually gonna save that art and we're gonna put up and use that because a lot of like they had it up during like the Christmas concerts. Well, if you didn't have a kid in those, which I didn't,
Yeah.
you didn't come. So, and if you did, you had to come in and leave pretty quick just
Oh,
because
sure.
the next group had to go. So we're gonna have that back up and we're gonna make it. I was thinking of doing like an I Spy with each section so that you kind of look at it a little bit more than just like, oh, cute. But
Yeah.
then you have to find that snowman's nose or this.
Yeah.
So that was my way of kind of pulling it and getting more
Yeah.
people to engage
Sounds
in
fun.
that specific. That's how I would do it.
So you're thinking more like dress up themes for the week.
Yes.
Okay,
So
dress like a snowman.
how do we do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I had the same idea. You
It's
wear
a
like
hat day,
flowers.
you do beanie day, like the beanie snow.
Or yeah, like a winter hat or
The
whatever.
winter hat day, yeah.
That's a cute idea.
Paint your nosy at Orange Day.
Like fuzzy,
Yeah,
fuzzy sock or
Oh,
fuzzy
yeah, that's
clothes.
great, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what we-
fuzzy anything.
Mhm. Dress like you're on the beach.
Right
So
there,
all for
got it.
ears.
Okay, so a fuzzy day, a beach day. Not the opposite of the winter wonderland day. Maybe I was thinking maybe we could do colors.
I thought about that too, like.
Like we could all be blue one
yeah,
day, all be white.
Yeah, white out.
Yeah, that's a good
White
idea.
out.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll write that down as an
Yeah.
option. White out. We did camping and we had flannel. I don't know if that goes with a winter wonderland theme necessarily.
Cozy. Well, it could be
Yes,
Christmas.
Red.
Yeah, flannel could be, yeah,
Wintry.
it's warm.
Cozy.
Mhm.
We could sell our flannel pants.
Yeah.
Those are
Candy cane, dressed in red and white.
Mhm.
red and, okay. Do you know what the snow days themes are at all? If we wanna like do,
For secondary.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're
Just-
going on. So are they doing a dance during?
Yeah,
tomorrow?
that's when the. Okay.
Okay. Do you know what the date is?
Is it the same night as?
First.
Okay.
It's Friday?
Or
Okay.
no, maybe it's the second. It's just, I think it's. I'll look.
I'm like, all those people that could possibly help will be
Yeah.
at the dance. Okay, so I like a cozy day, so,
Saturday.
okay. That's fine.
And just on the elementary side. Typically, student council decides what those days are, so we just want to check with them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I'll
Like,
talk with Erin.
Dr. Bronson will check.
Yeah,
okay,
and then let her know.
So don't
For
promote
this-
them until we
okay.
kind of smooth that over. the-
yes, okay. I'm sure they'd be happy to not have to think about that.
Well, and then, yeah.
Okay, well, we can say, hey, here's our ideas, so I have fuzzy, which I
Like,
think
even
is
if you
kind of,
gave them like eight, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
Let them choose.
And then
what-
the-
so like,
That's a good
let's
idea.
think like the day that we have our event was last time we did, we said that was flannel, like. Looked like a carpenter day or whatever. Was the day of our event. What would we want people to dress up in our event? If we had to pick like that one day. For Winter Wonderland paint night.
It might be
Bingo.
easiest to do like one of the colors, like blue.
Yeah, not white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
No,
Because if they're all
Pink, this is the
broken.
not white.
Blue or pink or,
Blue.
I mean.
I like or packed colors, but I can see why we kind of want to go with that theme.
Blue,
You
red,
could pack things. I mean,
Red.
there's red, there's spirit wear now, that, I mean. you
red,
could-
black or white or packed theme
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah. I think that's nice.
What do we wanna do?
Either red, black and white or pack theme.
Just packed pride,
Sure.
packed.
Do we get to pick that though, or?
It's
all- I
usually
think
is,
student
that is
council.
usually, yeah. I was just
The
gonna
last
say if
day.
there's a day that we want to pick, I think that would make sense is cause our event is at night, so
Yeah.
if we wanted to tie the two, but I think we do pretty much do the packed pride on the last day, no matter what. So, okay, okay. Then what other one day would we wanna say whiteout? I think whiteout,
I think that's.
but not that day.
Not that
They're
day.
painting or
Yes.
markering and.
So
all the other-
snowman day, dressed like a snowman, sock day, wear your pair of fuzzy socks. Pajama day. Bundle up day. So you wear your warmest
They
clothes.
don't bundle up.
Yeah.
Fine.
Puffer
That
jacket
sounds
versus
brutal.
flannel. Someone that. Down there. That's just interesting. Idea.
We could say flannel pants day. I don't have enough flannel pants for all that. Packed pride.
Winter sport day,
That would be football and basketball.
skiing, snowmobiling, ice skating,
Mhm.
hockey.
So the book fair, you could do more with like a book character.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, one could be book character day. If we were to pick, like Monday could be fuzzy sock day.
Don't we just need to give this to
Yes.
student council though?
But like if we're gonna say, hey, here's our idea, you do
I
what you
would
want.
just give
Sit-
them a list. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say what
Okay.
days.
Yeah.
And just
Okay.
maybe if you want to pack Pride Day on the Friday of the thing, just ask if. you can
That's-
have that.
Would be
And then
Thursday.
let that
That's
It'd be
pretty
Thursday.
standard though, I
They
think,
can-
with any
Figure the rest out.
spirit week.
Okay, so
I mean, you can star some of the ones we liked the most, or,
Yeah.
you know, like the whiteout days that. Ideally, they choose, you know,
and okay,
so they know which ones we cared about most, I guess.
If you wanna email me the list, I can send that to
Sure.
you.
I will do that. So I just have packed pride, whiteout, fuzzy or crazy sock day, maybe that. And book character day. Those are the ones that I'm gonna send. Do we want to send more than that? Like beach day?
I like the beach day.
I kind of do too, so. We'll just throw that in there, beach day.
Haven't they done that already?
I
though?
feel like Dylan does beach day every day. He's wearing shorts today. He doesn't even know. Anyways, next year, maybe our thing can be walking on a sandy beach land. Praying to heat.
Wear a jacket day.
Wow.
Yes, yes, wear pants day. Wear a jacket, and then we'll give out prizes. Candy, I'll walk around with like fruit snacks, and if you're wearing a jacket,
Extra if it's zipped.
we should do that at secondary. Cause none of them wear jackets. They just don't have that like, what if mentality at all. They don't think I won't, my car might get stuck and I might be here for days. They don't even have that in the realm of any part of their brain. So, okay, all right, so. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want. No, last time I clicked on you destroyed my. You. Goodbye, you. I want to switch to not you. Where am I at? That work now? Okay, there. Okay. Planning notes. So I have. What are you doing? Okay. We're not gonna look at those because that might be too much work for my computer. Why won't you move? Anyways, I will find a different way to look at it. Aha. No, what is Timo on my? That is not funny. Okay. So leads, I was going to. It does not like to work. Okay. For the leads, I have a printout of this. If I know not everybody's here from the committee, but I'll just Okay, so I have event, if you look at the list, we have. No, go away. Okay. I'm gonna look in the tab. How is that Timu?
You must really shop there a lot.
I've been on there every
It's her
minute.
front page.
It's her search bar.
I know.
See, look at this extensive list of it.
That is a list.
Somebody someday can take this and just. Let's see, okay. This is all the stuff that we're gonna do. So that night, I have a ton of people I would like, but we haven't, I'd like to have an event coordinator, which is probably just, I'll just say it's me. Julie. A decorations and welcome lead. I asked ChatGPT to look at my notes and tell me what kind of leads I need, so. If this doesn't make sense, it's on my imaginary friend. So, does anybody want to take that lead? It would be a co-lead because I'm probably couldn't give it up. Anybody want to do that?
Did you say decorations? It's two?
Decoration lead, an activities lead, a concession and merch lead, which that looks like you, and then a volunteer person in charge of all volunteers. So,
I'll do decorations.
okay,
I'll do the volunteers.
Angie, you said that?
Yeah.
And
What time is everyone getting?
on there, I put 3:15 or 3:30 or something is when we start decorating. So there's people will come.
Right.
Or hopefully they're there all day. Some of them helping just get going because that's, yeah. Sarah, do you want to be the concessions and merch lead? We kind of already talked about it, so.
I don't know that anybody.
You
I
did.
don't know that anybody else wants to.
They might, okay, who wants, now activities, we have a lot going on. So what you would be doing is you'd just be making sure kind of everybody has what they need at their activity, make sure it didn't become a massive disaster or people are dying.
You're really selling it here.
I know.
I'm just
make sure
throwing out the
nobody
whole thing.
dies.
Yeah, so like, if we had a gaga ball pit, you'd make sure there's people manning it, and then you'd go over here and make sure we have enough well, that's a merchandise lead, but we have maybe having two and we could split the room, the building in half and one person does that. Anybody's interested in that? I will also be helping with that, but if anybody wants to lead that, I'm open. Or not. Okay, that's fine. I will be doing it, helping, and then I'll probably make you do stuff if you didn't say you would, because that's what I do.
Perfect.
Or I try to, and then I lose my mind and then I don't. So, okay.
Julie,
I
were you
love-
talking about activities?
What?
Were you just talking about?
Yes.
I can Friday.
Wendy, okay. I'll have you, what I want to do is that either the day before, like we'll have a big meeting and then I will literally brain dump everything in all of you guys. Then the next day you walk in and you know what to do as much as possible, so that when somebody walks up and says, I need help with something, I can say, go ask the activities person. I know they need help carrying this here, or go give this to that group. So, and then it's beforehand too, like, we need to make sure that like for volunteers, we need to make sure that the plannings, the sign up genius is at this volunteer booth, and that tickets, we have tickets and different things. So, but I'll work with each one of you because
You also have people that aren't here too.
yes.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yep.
Dave would be a really good one for that
He's
too.
here.
Oh, he's online.
I did.
He is.
So, he would be good. He's yes. Okay.
I'm here.
Hi, Dave. It's nice to have Zoom so we can just chat and see my screen. Okay.
Right.
Well, we can start with Wendy and then we'll find a spot for you guys, but yeah, don't sign up for anything on there because I'll have you be doing other things or managing an area. Okay. What else did I have if I can pop it? Okay, EPG's decoration spirit day leads, volunteers. After we do the EPG, I was thinking we could put it in our Facebook pages, like the 6th grade page, the 5th grade page, and just say, hey,
Yeah.
we do need help. It's a big task, come set up. Cause honestly, that's where you get the people to connect, right, Sarah? Remember last year, I saw you do something and I literally said, oh, I own you now. You can see it, you just see the.
I was trying to fly under the radar.
No, yeah, but you were, it's awesome. And I think you commented on something about the event and then now here you are. So when you're at these things, pull people into PTO because we can do so much more and more and more. And then more. So, okay. I think we're good. We'll plan another Zoom meeting. I was gonna just post in the group some of the tasks, like somebody could start working on for the mini golf. I was just gonna have for the easy section, a snowman's face, like a cup, like a hot chocolate cup. And so we need people to just maybe start working on those little things. So I'll post that in the group chat and we'll start checking off things. Other than that, okay. Anybody else have anything they want to say about that, the meeting?
Do you have other departments you need leads on? Or did you
Not
cover it all?
according to ChatGPT. So,
You just need to keep calling it your imaginary friends.
so my imagine it is it even lets you draw some pictures. It'll let you sketch. If you have the paid for version, look at this thing. I gotta show you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, give me an idea for because we want to call the concession stand Frosty's Treats and Eats. So I said, I drew one myself and it looked like.
Did it make that?
It's the best thing ever. Okay. Okay. That's what I drew. And then I said, why don't you draw me a picture? And it drew me this picture. But I don't think we're gonna be doing that. We can. But then that's all we do, I think. So, but then I was like, and it's like, hey, give me an idea. So then I just did one yesterday. I was like, this is the best. Okay, so the cafeteria, I want to call it the Igloo Cafe.
Oh, that's cute.
So I had seen an igloo and then I said, draw me. So it gave me this. Now that's cool. I said, hey, I'm going to do an igloo cafe. I call it Igloo Cafe. It's going to look like an igloo. There's going to be penguins and blah, blah, blah. So it do that. So then I was like, I'm going to just take that and make it look like that. So I can take little parts of it, but that's cute and something we can do. And we can make that more 3D or glittery, or even that fake snow. You could do blue and then just put the fake snow around with hot glue or something. So isn't that cool?
Really?
It does it for me. All the
That's
things.
wonderful.
No.
Yeah.
Love it. I don't want to pay for it ever, but I get 4 days. So every day I'm gonna come back and we will just see what's next. Oh, okay. So
Probably
the
does.
fireside reading room, I had to show you that one. I told it that I told it everything that was going to happen in that room and how wonderful it should feel. And it sent me a picture. Where is it?
I know.
It really
Is this your
does.
job?
I mean, yes.
Not that.
Do this.
It's just Julie.
She talks to.
Julie, you're freaking out the new people.
I know.
No, she very much reminds me of myself, but I've been sick. So I was like, this is what I seem like.
Oh, I said, can you give me a sign that it says the fireside reading room? Look at that. Does that make you want to go inside?
Yes.
I said you're gonna have hot chocolate and be watching a fire by the candlelight and have cozy books you can
But
read.
who's gonna make that?
Right?
I thought I could print this out legit and just.
So you go ahead and
Done
try.
in, big at Costco for pretty cheap. As
Can
a
you?
photo.
Oh.
How big?
Doesn't have photo anymore.
Okay, well,
I don't.
No.
We'll find
I lost a lot of knowledge since COVID.
Walmart has.
Walgreens does it pretty cheap too.
Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do, which Travis is like, I could take it, cause some of these things What's Fairy Lights? I don't know.
Fairy lights.
This does not have an
Missing
I.
a letter.
I spelled it
Well,
wrong.
your friend does not know how to spell.
ChatGPT usually doesn't do letters, so this is
Fairy
new.
lights
But
are
anyways, we can move on. But it, like, I may
Not so
sound like I'm amazing, but like, I have friends in high places, so.
That's right.
Okay, all right, so let's move on to new business. So we have grant items. We have a few requests. Secondary branding. Is that something we wanted to table?
She wants to table that. 'cause I
Dr.
think
Lewis,
You got it covered.
oh. It's good. Finding buckets of money somewhere or connections.
What was
Secret
the,
weapons.
what was it?
We're, you know, the walls are white over there. Like to make them pretty.
Oh, yay.
And branded and get some stuff on the walls. And there isn't really funding until our next budget year. So we were going to try to borrow a little money from you guys, but we did find a pocket.
Awesome.
Found a bag of money
I think
before, now you found more money now. This is.
You got it.
Squirreled away somewhere secret.
Okay.
Certain things we decided are important too. So getting some stuff.
Mhm.
Think we're good, but stay tuned. I might be back.
That's okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm all through.
You might be. Okay, so packed gear. All right, it says throughout the school year, we're fortunate to welcome new students to PACT, and there are about three new Panthers join each month on average. We strive to ensure that all students feel welcomed and part of the culture. One way we can help that is by, well, how we do our PACT Pride Days, every week. So a way we can, as a PTO, is make sure the new kids who come in get a t-shirt. Kind of.
Mhm.
So it is something we already own. I'm not sure. I know the sizing and color because we have so many options. So,
Maybe stock
would you want to just?
ability to, so we don't know what size are coming
Mhm.
until we see them.
Yes.
Mhm.
Would it be something where they could order it and we could deliver it? Like kind of a thing? Or would you want it to be there like, hey, here, pick?
Did you say 3 a month? Or 3 a week?
On average, 3 new
On
students.
average, it's like 3, maybe 4 a month. It's heavier right now because we're at the end of the semester and, you know.
Was there 10? I
What if,
think?
we just give 4 of each size and then like.
Well, we have 3 colors and do they want us to like, we
But like,
can.
but
It could be like you get a free t-shirt if you fill out this, like make a special form for them, that would work.
Yeah.
That might be overwhelming though, because they have all of the other forms they have to
I
fill
know,
out.
it's
It's just
just fun.
another thing. And then you have the app and you have the busing and you have like,
Right.
as a
We
new
just have
parent
a-
not that long ago, like
Yeah.
if you threw another form at me, I would not have filled it out.
Yeah.
Like, just be
So
honest.
we could, what we could do is have one of each size and each color. That's not a lot. And then when they pick the red medium, you say, hey, we need a new red, and we just,
Yeah.
it's always one, so that they can see and touch and take right away. So
And then
Or
I
if
thought
you
you
do a
guys could
couple.
like roll it and have like a tag on it that promoted the PTO.
Mhm.
There's a little QR code that's like, hey, you know, for mom and dad, they can whatever. Kid
Order
gets
more
the
if you
t-shirt,
want more
They
clothes,
can order more clothes.
Yeah.
and
we
Because
got,
otherwise they have no idea that all this stuff is.
They have no idea where to get it. They have
Yeah.
to- Their kid is already like, well, everyone's day at school. I have to
Yeah.
order Whatever, especially the littles.
Mhm.
Is this
Mhm.
for elementary and secondary?
This is for both.
Yeah.
So can you just offer the ones like the limited options like we did for?
It would just be a t-shirt.
it would be
Yeah.
like the free
It
t-shirt
wouldn't
that.
be
I could
anything
pick.
more
So
than
it's the
that.
same that everyone else
That's for the
got for
cash.
free
Yep.
Yeah.
from the cash calendar.
And we would just come from our socks. If we ran out of
Yeah.
red
whatever you have
shirts, we
stock.
probably would just, they'd have
Yeah.
to take black or
Mhm.
gray or white or something. So, okay,
Absolutely.
If that seems like something, I would have you connect with Denise Hatchner, because she's our enrollment person and she knows who's coming in and when, and does she ask them for shirts? I don't know, like she can figure that
okay, all right.
I would say that you should probably connect her with me then.
out. Okay.
Yeah, she can. Yep. I like it. Okay, do you have a motion or more discussion on
Motion to approve.
motion to approve giving
Giving
new
the new
students?
students a shirt.
All right, Kelly. A first and Hannah, a second, all in favor? Opposed? Great, motion carries. Isn't this the best? One of the first emails you sent me was like, we need to get affordable packed gear in, and I have it on my phone for some reason, and whenever I search up packed gear, it pops up, and so I'm like, look what we did, you guys. Nailed it. Okay. Okay. The next one is scholarship opportunity. So, do you want to just give us, yeah,
So every year, our seniors that are graduating, they can apply for scholarships in their local businesses, banks, Lions clubs, all of that. We're in the process of building all of those scholarships out, and we're going to different organizations, and I thought of you. And if that would be something that you would want to consider a $250 or $300 to represent the PTO or graduating seniors.
So it'd be like one scholarship for,
a year or something?
Right.
Or maybe,
Yeah.
One a year.
okay,
How do you determine who gets it?
We have like a whole thing.
yeah,
They would just, there's an application, we have a scholarship committee, so all of the, we take all the scholarships and they apply for different ones based on different criteria. You could tell us what you want that criteria to be. Most people just are like, just put us up for the generic, whatever, and then, there's a breakfast on the second, where we'll present the seniors who are scholarship. And so last year we had 5 scholarships for kids, and we're trying to get 10 this year.
Cool.
It's interesting how many don't want to apply for scholarships, like if only their parents knew. So we're
they
really
don't
pushing it.
want.
And the idea is that they're,
Word, yeah.
it's for college. So it is for those that are advancing into a college career. We have someone that puts a scholarship out, and it's for kids who are going to tech school. So there can be a little of that detail in there, like for business, or there's one person I'm talking with who has strong passion for women in business. And so if it's a woman or, a female student going into a business field or marketing, or that can be an opportunity for them. So I wanted to include you in the ads.
They're
So
gonna
could
be
we
the
take
future
this back
PTO
and talk
president.
about it and then work out details?
We
and-
could have, yes.
I think it sounds great. I
Mhm.
think it'd
Yeah.
be great if it's something PTO could do. I just think if we could talk up and figure out all the details at our off meeting
Mm-hmm.
and then bring it back.
Because I know it's not, as part of your mission to like be something for everybody, this is one kid. This is one. It's really more for you as PTO.
But all the
Something.
kids have the opportunity
But they all
to
have the
apply for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're singling out
Right.
one
Yeah.
kid.
The one who volunteers at the PTO
Were you
meetings.
thinking was the amount?
Event.
They range 250. I don't know that we had a 250 last year. I think the lowest was 500. We've had 1,000. That's probably a nice fair amount, is not to go much higher than 1,000 if you don't have like special criteria.
So do you write the check to their school, or who do you, what?
It depends.
what
Paul
happens?
Knows a little more about it than I do.
Okay.
Some kids, we did write the check directly to them. Or you can say, hey, Bethel University. Whatever school they went to.
Seems weird that you would write it right to the kid.
Yeah.
Might be easier, but
500 if it's one.
Yeah.
Cause there's just too many expensive,
Yeah.
I can buy 2
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
250, I
So
would
I
say
think-
they probably wouldn't be all. Willing to
It's-
apply.
Yeah.
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 Is there a gap where you have a lot of different types of criteria, like? Is there a target group that's not being targeted?
Men that want to not work.
I know.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's all of them. Just kidding, not all of them, but that would be a lot.
I know like Ramsey Garden wants it to be a student that lives in Ramsey. So that eliminates,
Okay.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So there's like some criteria like that.
Yeah.
Mostly it's. for help.
We
If you-
could-
If you or your family or anyone else knows, like your business, whatever, that would also like to do a
Yep,
scholarship. It's an
Yep.
awesome opportunity to be able to give back to.
Mhm.
Like, your family or your place of business or whatever also wants to do a scholarship. I don't think a lot of people know about it, like, I don't think
Yeah.
that it's been promoted much, so I feel like, yeah, it's great to get the word out, like, you know. Everybody.
Should have an apply for scholarship day at school for the seniors or whatever's.
Yeah, Paul does something. It's funny how.
I would not have a clue how to
our
do
kids
any of
are
that.
fun.
So
They're just, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
even
no, it's
filling out
not.
the
I have
FAFSA
to
is,
fill out all
oh
this.
God.
Yeah, it's a lot, so.
Is there an awards night for seniors also?
We have an awards night for secondary students.
Okay.
And we, last year and previous years, we did the scholarships on that night. We're now gonna do this like special breakfast.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, yeah, and invite the businesses come in.
Yeah.
Usually to the awards night. This, we're gonna actually have. Right in the morning. Just be able to sit at the table with the student that is earning.
Oh, that's cool.
That makes it a lot more personal. A little more personal and.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get 10,
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Husband's one on my list of
I know.
on.
That's why he's big about it. He's like,
Reaching out him to him
yeah,
to
he's
speak.
like, I just don't think people know, and there's so many businesses that are like, oh, I'd love to, even in the Ramsey area that you might not, maybe your family knows or, yeah, it's like, oh.
And our goal ultimately is that every kid who graduates gets scholarship.
Oh,
So 50, maybe 100 in a couple years. But with we had trouble getting 5 to apply last year, so. Like we got these scholarships and then it was like, $500.
We have to message all the
Your
parents.
mother.
right?
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah.
would you like a $500 bill? Or
Yeah.
So
$100
we're doing a
is
little bit
not.
better with getting the kids. And then not everyone, a lot of kids are taking gap years, so that doesn't make them eligible like that, so. Once we have the bigger classes, the 110 kids, then we'll see a need for more.
Do you guys have like monitors around the?
Mhm.
Could you have something that like shows the different scholarships and how
Yep.
many kids have applied?
Yep.
So that they know there's only 3 other kids, my chances
Yeah.
are good, or you know what I mean, like that would make it, I don't know.
And we even go,
Then they see
like,
it.
you know, we'll even pull like, these are all the kids that live in Ramsey that are graduating and that are going to college, and we'll go and be like, come on.
Oh my God, that's why you should have a day where everybody has to apply for a
Yeah.
scholarship. I will tell you how and where to put the dots and the T, cross the T's or something.
Paul
Maybe.
Stork works in the, his office
Student
is right
center.
in the student center, and so he will actually walk out there in study hall and be like, yes, okay, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
have you applied or whatever, so.
Good.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, good for him.
I think it's gonna happen.
root beer floats or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Float and money, I mean.
Right?
To want to sign up for.
Win or lose, you get the root beer float.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyway,
So
just let me know.
let's,
Probably
Put
need to
this-
know by February 1st. So that
That
they
would
can
be-
apply in February
okay, well, we'll have to have a meeting before
Okay.
our
or not,
meeting.
or whatever, sometime in February.
Okay,
Sometime in
all right.
February.
For sure.
February 10th is our next meeting,
Okay.
because we're coming the second week instead of the first. So do we want to have our board meeting chit
If we
chat?
told you February 10th, would that be, or we decided February 10th? So if we have our meeting,
We'll
either
have our meeting.
our board meeting, either the week before,
While I'm on the cruise ship,
oh yeah, that's right. When do you come back?
the 9th,
Oh.
already on, let's have a meeting. We'll figure it out. We can chat and then maybe we can just do a quick Zoom
later,
or
that's
something like
fine.
that. Or somebody could grab it and say, I'll take this and look at what other PTOs are doing and throw together some kind of, and then if we like it, we go with it. If we want to change it next year, we can also do that too. So, do we want a motion for a certain amount or should that be part of the conversation?
Yeah.
cause we're gonna have to figure out where that's coming from.
Yeah.
Budget wise.
Okay, what else? Okay,
Plus, I feel like it might be exciting to make it a little bigger if you can, being it's coming directly from the school for
Mhm.
students. You know, like that could be the one to get.
Hmm.
I don't know, just a thought,
Mhm.
since it's
if we have money coming out of our ears,
I don't know.
And not
I think
going
that
into
would be
something else
cool
that
for
you're-
That one to be the.
I like that
Correct,
idea. So, okay.
Or there's nothing saying that we can't do two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say we do two
So that we can get to the
$500
10.
ones for,
Maybe like
Mhm.
a few, so.
Yeah. Options, but.
Okay. Okay. I don't have any other grant items. So staff appreciation, our upcoming, because we're trying to do monthly, is a popcorn bar, correct?
Yep.
And I think I had the right date. The 15th of January was
Yep.
the date we were aiming
It's
for.
Wednesday. I
So,
know. I thought
um,
it was tomorrow. I was panicking all day. And then I was like, okay, we're good. We're good. I can breathe.
so what, we kind of been chatting, what do you need? But we're also chatting about the next month.
Yeah.
Too, all at the same
yeah,
time, because
there's a
it
lot of
all comes.
conversation.
But no, although we don't really do much.
Yeah,
Um,
who knows? It might go into space. Right?
what do we need? Is that what you said?
Yeah, what do we need? I mean, I can make, we can put an ask out. I know we were gonna ask AMC for popcorn,
Oh, yeah, but you were gonna let me know who or like where, what AMC it was.
any of them. I think you can start with Coon Rapids.
Okay.
And then honestly, when we did the school, we had Coon Rapids and then I drove to Roseville and got popcorn there and.
Okay.
So.
and I
just
did
go to all
ask
of them.
St. Michael Theater too. I don't know if that's anybody in anybody's wheelhouse, but they donate popcorn all the time. You just have to email them. It's like
Maybe it's
events or
me.
something.
Okay.
Which
And ask for whatever you want for popcorn, and I talked to the manager when I was there.
Okay.
So, and that's a private theater.
I wonder if Andover does, which be a little more.
well, I'm
St. Michael.
I'm in the back,
Champlin
very
might too.
back corner of.
Champlin made her
right
pay
by
for
Elk
it.
River.
Once upon a
So that's
time,
not
I
super
paid
far
for it.
from
Okay.
Michael's really
But
close.
I went to AMC and they said I had to pay for it too, so maybe it's changed, so.
So that's not super tough
Okay.
for me.
Well, we'll,
And if it's
if
pretty
they're-
How
short
if you, I bet you AMC
Yeah.
will get you what you need
and
and
it's not like, we're not eating the entire school,
No.
we're just.
Yeah.
got it.
Well, and they
It's
gave,
different.
that
So
AMC
then you-
theater gave for the popcorn. For the cash calendar popcorn, they
Yeah,
donated
so
all that
much.
popcorn.
Okay, so we would literally need like two of those, like. we
yes,
wouldn't
you could
even
have
need-
one here and one
Yeah.
there and that's
Okay.
way more than enough.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
But yes,
And, okay, so let's just go worst case scenario, and they're saying,
So
no,
we just need a trough.
we.
what do
no,
you, what other items do you want to have in there? Cause I could pull of that one where we
So
asked
here's
for,
my other thing, do we want to ask for popcorn, or do we wanna wait and ask for conferences? Or,
let's, I think we just buy, cause we do have money,
okay,
but
buy popcorn, you mean?
no,
Oh,
we'll get, but are you gonna put like Skittles and
yes,
chocolate chips?
yeah,
We'll
like
brainstorm to
gummy
try to
bears,
have.
like, yeah, I mean.
I don't know,
there's, like-
what did you guys like? Well, Christine,
Yeah.
what did you like? I think you swiped all the peanut butter ones.
They won't, you
the
can't do
Reese's?
we can't do any peanut
I
butter.
swiped
in-
them on for the good of everyone.
Yeah.
I love that. Mom.
It's saving everyone one.
Saving lives, saving lives left and right.
I would also do that.
Um,
So what else did people love?
Last year we did licorice, gummy bears, M&Ms. We did Reese's. Somebody quickly got all the Reese's out, so we. I don't like.
You're welcome.
Yeah. it's good.
Only at
We're
one, you
still in
didn't
your
say the
desk
other
drawer.
school.
What did we do? We did,
I mean, M&Ms, like,
yeah. It
probably
wasn't
the
like an
most
insane,
popular.
yeah, it wasn't like an insane.
Peanut M&M.
what about Skittles?
No, M&Ms.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
right.
Oh, I was like,
Skittles was
you
one.
missed your
Okay.
boat there.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5, and then I did get like some shakers to like season it
Yep.
differently
Yeah.
or whatever.
Which sounds cool.
So, yeah, I guess so my question is, do we want to send out an ask for that, or do we want to use PTO money for that? And then
I think,
send out an ask maybe
I think
more
there's
for teacher
enough.
conferences.
There's enough money in the
Yeah.
teacher appreciation
Right.
for us to buy the difference of the popcorn.
I agree. Is that okay?
If
with
I
you?
don't think
The popcorn.
I think we'll get the popcorn for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
I
just
think,
buying the toppings.
the
and we have a
toppings.
bunch of bowls, cause I
Yeah.
stashed them all in our
Yeah.
little nook.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have a bunch of condiment bowls.
Right.
I think,
So it's very minimal that
I
needs to
think-
be purchased
yeah.
for this at all.
I'll call AMC tomorrow.
Is it, do you just
Otherwise,
want Ruby to check
check
something
St.
like,
Michael.
cause some foods does popcorn too, and they do like 2 days.
of other flavors.
They might, we just want free popcorn.
We don't care where.
You know what? Popcorn
Wendy,
tastes
if
the
you
same when
want
you
a
don't
pop at
M&Ms.
your house.
Yeah.
We do have a popcorn maker.
Do you think, okay, maybe I could reach out
Cub
and ask
Foods
them.
might, they sell it,
Yeah.
you can get the.
So
big
does
bags,
Colburn's, I
I
think.
think.
Yeah.
right? I know Colburn's isn't
yeah.
really.
Coborn's will not give
That's
you
Yeah,
that.
they
good
won't give you
popcorn.
any.
I asked.
Okay, I'll call there too. Good to know. Okay. Okay, so I think. That's right.
Maybe Google popcorn bar recipe ideas or something weird, or ask
We'll look for some stuff.
Yeah,
What
I'll ask
people like?
ChatGPT.
pan,
Yeah.
some weird
Accurate.
lime
See
and,
what yours.
yeah.
Are you doing?
Around 10.
I think, yeah, we were gonna do 10:30.
And that's both campuses?
Canada's
We
on it.
divide and conquer.
And I'll do.
That's why we always need two. 'cause We
And
need
she
to,
just shows up and goes wherever she's needed.
I'm just like, I'm here for the party. I have to throw it, I'll do it too, so. I love popcorn.
So yeah, we'll do like 10:30 to. Whenever.
Yeah.
Lunch
Just leave it
time is
on.
done, or leave
until
it
it's
until the end of
been-
the day. But yeah, I'll do an EPG too to, well, you don't really need a table, but I'll do secretary. So yeah, it should be. I'll do some.
Yeah, I generally have enough. Table options.
You can usually, you kind of have to just use what's
Right.
there,
What's in there,
Yeah.
yeah.
cause you can't fit another one in
Just
there.
make it look-
That's
fine.
Okay, cool. Yay, fun. Items to purchase. I will buy them all before you eat. I even asked you guys, so I will just do that. Oh, I have that in the old thing. Okay. I don't have anything else. Oh, I do have, okay. So cost or Costco, we got a membership last year and we got the business membership so we could get money back. We got $56. Now, if we want to buy it, it's $130. If you want to buy,
We only get $56 back.
I usually go to Sam's because they deliver. And they load your car and it's usually cheaper.
Does Sam's do this?
Sam's has something like that. The Sam's Club membership, I just pay for it myself. So like, I-
Sam's Club, if that's where we're making most of our purchases, it would make sense to get the upgraded and get the kickback. We should get a huge kickback.
now we will probably get more stuff from Sam or with the concession stand now and from Costco. We
You
don't
can just
have to-
apply that. Are you asking what to
Yeah.
do with that?
If you just
Yeah.
apply this,
Just
and we
apply it
have
towards
a-
the membership.
Their
Yes.
membership
Just
prices
renew the
went up.
membership.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think we covered up the extra, like the business cost where the upgrade. So if we stick to the same thing and still had the Costco membership, I think we kind of got the same. There's some things we can only get at like the business center or
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I think still having a Costco membership is a good idea.
Mhm.
So do we want to reapply for the business membership or not?
I think you're real.
So you have to get stuff, so like, what do you have to get at the business?
There's some things we can only get there.
Can you
What
have
is-
just a
There's stuff
general
for-
membership though?
But
You
like
can
if
just
we-
have a regular one. You don't need to have the
Right.
business. The business is getting money back. So I think next year this number would be bigger just because we'll be with the concession stand in general.
Well, but this, the
all of-
contract is for this school year for the concession stand.
Yes, true.
That's it.
Oh.
So
So you
we
don't
don't
think
know
doing it
we don't
For
know.
next year, what?
I mean,
We're in
it's
a
just-
trial basis contract as to
Yeah.
what is gonna go next year,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like next school year. We are doing it for this school year.
Mm,
yeah, I think they just want to do it because this is kind of a jump.
What's the difference price between the
So
executive?
in my
It's only
experience,
$60.
when you go shop at Costco, if you don't have the higher membership, when you reach the amount where it would be beneficial for you to have the higher membership, at the checkout, they're like, did you know that it would actually be beneficial for you to, and they'll upgrade you right then and there.
Really?
Mhm.
So do we want to not?
But you don't,
And
Then I would make
also,
money on all the
they
stuff I
told
bought.
me, it's never happened, but they told me that if you don't make enough money,
Yes, I've heard that too.
that they'll give you your money back.
So if I went in and I said, I didn't make 100,
Right.
I think it was 10, maybe what we did. They'll give me
That's what I heard.
I know, I've heard that too, and I think I heard that from an employee.
Me too. I heard.
So maybe I go in there and say, I didn't make enough money.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
happened.
Give me my money back and see what they do, or if,
I
Yeah.
would.
okay,
They did it our first year only, and then ours, cause we do that
Mhm.
as a
Okay.
family.
well, 1 year.
And it still covers the difference in the membership, which you
Yeah.
wouldn't have gotten. But the second year, when we were like, hey, this is under, they're like, no.
They're like, you
And you
already
shouldn't
did
have
that.
done
Note in your account.
Yeah, but it still covers the difference.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're making enough to cover the difference.
Right,
in
yeah,
the
cause what's the
membership.
difference?
Yeah.
It's at least it's $56 probably.
It's
at
probably
22.
this thing plus if we just had a regular membership
Yeah,
would
yeah.
equal the same amount.
Yeah.
So probably it's a wash,
Mhm.
kinda.
Mhm.
We have it. So I don't know, should we buy
What I would do
the business
is
next year?
ask them and,
About that.
and say like, okay, so we, clearly didn't make as much as we were hoping. We don't know how this year is gonna go. Would you guys let me know? Like I said, I've been there where we didn't, cause we had and then we weren't shopping there, so we were like, we're not gonna do that anymore, and then we went there and they're like, you actually could, and so then we upped it right then and there. We just
But-
paid the difference, like it was like prorated, I think.
But then do they go back and they give you 2%
Your-
of what you've
I
spent
don't
then?
know, I don't know.
Cause at that point you're like, well,
The amount we paid was prorated, so we just, so we paid less than
So-
we would have, and then we just got the 2% going on from there.
Okay.
I don't know if that would be beneficial or not.
okay, I will go ask questions and see. I feel like that would be more just because of that, but I mean, yeah. We could do either way. So I think you have to, the Sam's Club one, I just did that under me, so we could switch that over to the PTO. I just shop there now with that, so I'm like, I'm there shopping for the PTO, I might as well grab everything for me. So that's why I just like, I'll just pay for this one. But I could do it. We could split them. So I guess we saved money there because I didn't pay for it or something. I don't know. I think there's a benefit to both of them, definitely, because Sam's Club will deliver. That is like everything, or put it in your car and charge you the same thing as if you went in there, whereas Costco, if you buy it online, it's
What do you
$2
get
to
at the
$3.
business center that's making it worth it to keep the Costco membership?
What am I? A lot, the
cheese,
candies,
The candies, the
Oh,
nacho
the
cheese,
nacho
you
cheese
can
is
only get at the
there.
business center.
And Sam's Club doesn't have it?
Mm-mm.
no, they have,
Like an individual nacho cheese or
Yeah.
something?
yeah,
It's the little
cups,
cups.
Like the little Ricos or
Yep.
whatever?
Yeah,
that's that.
What if we ordered them on Amazon?
they're way more expensive, like a lot more expensive.
Mhm.
Cause right now we charge
$1.50
people
and it's
$1.
75
So we can't get them at all at Sam's?
No.
No, they have the big cans,
and it's
like
not-
the big
Yeah.
ginormous cans. They don't
one.
have.
And I suppose it's probably not beneficial, like, cause I know Walmart sells them, but it's like $4.
Yeah,
for
no.
4, so then,
We
yeah.
looked,
What if
Yeah.
we get the big cans and we get the dispenser top?
it's $200 off the top, and then it's another item to run and manage, so.
We kind of looked into it
Yes.
and
Mhm.
between it's
And the
messy
clean.
and the cleaning
And the
and
space.
the waste. Like if you,
Yeah, if we don't use up these, I bought like $200 worth of cheese. If I don't use 2 packs, I can bring it back to Costco and they.
before they're gonna expire.
No, you can bring it back after it expires. too. But we would know at this season.
So the
I know.
cans, we kind
I
of
done
weighed the cans too, and it was, the little cups are just a lot
It's just a mess.
cleaner.
Yeah.
We
This
do
is
the
nice, you
cans for
pop-
the
There is-
devil, and it's a pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's
and
so
gross.
many
Yeah.
options in the concessions from working it. Having another
Yeah,
thing
there's not
to
enough
do,
space to have
yeah,
that
like
kind of
is,
messy.
would be a lot
Yeah.
for, especially for the volunteers that are just there, once a year or something.
And they walk in and they're like, I don't
Is
know
the
what I'm buying.
price, the so much more expensive, like equal out to a Costco membership? Like, that's kind of
We
the main thing
get-
that you're saying.
Other things, and then we will get it, like I will get some stuff when I'm at Costco. Just a lot of times we'll be like, hey, what do we need? And I'll open up Sam's app and order it. And I can go pick it up and they put it in my car, or they will deliver it here. They won't deliver it to secondary, which is a bummer, but it's just too far away.
Oh my God.
So,
Jeez.
so, maybe someday.
I I think that PTO needs to have their own Sam's Club membership though. Just because I know I have my Sam's app open and we have a premium membership to Sam's. And I have $237 in Sam's cash just from last year.
Right, that's what I'm saying, like,
So I roll that in and pay for my membership every year.
Yes.
But like just my family, we have $230.
right, the kickback from the purchases there should be huge.
Correct.
Okay, we can do
So,
that and.
I think it needs to kind of be separate anyways.
So did you already get the kickback from Sam's?
Sam, I think I've gotten about 110 kickback, but I paid 110.
Yeah.
So I haven't got a,
It's 130, I think now.
oh, that's what this one is. So why don't we on this one, go down to the regular membership? Or I don't know, I was gonna ask them.
It's $145.03 for a plus membership at Sam's.
It's more than. That surprises me, but maybe not, cause this is 130 to renew for business.
But if
Okay.
you do most of the shopping at Sam's,
Yeah.
then it would.
Yes, I do.
It pays,
I-
it pays for itself.
It really is nice to, like, that's everything, and the driving up and them putting it in your car for you.
Because then
Especially
I
when
would
you
say do
order-
the higher one at Sam's and just go basic at Costco.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think unless they give it to me for free, I will go basic and then we will open a Sam's business. It's premium.
I think they call it plus membership, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, okay, we'll do that. I don't know when that one renews, but
I would talk to them too and make sure that they know that it's a nonprofit. Cause they might have different pricing. If you can prove that you're a 501c3.
yeah, okay. All right, that's good. And anything else? Our next meeting is February 10th. It's not the first Monday, it's the second
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep.
I changed it in my calendar.
We
I've been
decided
there.
last,
Nope,
so I should probably email the calendar person and make sure that's updated. You did, thank you. We decided it last, I think, meeting, but it never got written anywhere, so. Okay, and then our executive board meeting I put to be determined, because
Yeah, I could be here.
we'll have to figure that out. Okay, all right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Everybody.
Can I just ask who everybody is?
Oh, yeah. She's like, I don't know.
Okay, Wendy, you start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying really hard to wait.
Oh, Wendy?
Yeah.
Wendy, you start.
I'm Wendy.
Should we say ages of our kids?
Or even
Or
like
grades of your kids?
Who you are
what
to the
do
PTO.
or on what PTO or
Yeah.
just some,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
Always have to Google
I'm
it.
Wendy.
I know.
I have a son who's in third grade, Lucas, he's in kindergarten. You say what you do, I'm a nurse.
So just like for the
PTO.
I
Why don't we go
try to
this?
do whatever anybody tells me to do, because I'm horrible.
She helps
Sounds
out a lot in the
like family event
concession
day.
stand too.
She does. She's always been on the family events committee, so she's helped with the family event. Showed up.
I'm Katie, I have a kindergarten and I show up every.
She also provides coffee. for
Yeah.
things.
Woohoo! I switched your thing out that way.
I'm Kirsten Stadema. I have a fifth grader. We've been here for 3 years. I try to attend most meetings and I'm on the family event committee as well.
I'm Hannah. I have a third grader, Hunter, and I have a wild 3-year-old. I partner with Amy to do all of the teacher appreciation stuff, and Julie is aggressively supportive. So she does not throw you under the bus.
No.
I like that. Yes.
And I am Amy Carlson. I have a fifth grader and a freshman who've been here since my son was in kindergarten. And yeah, teacher appreciation, that I'm not the best about coming to every meeting, so sorry, but I am really good at helping appreciate our teachers.
Yeah. The best.
So
Yes,
loved.
so welcome. I'm excited that you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for coming to help. I'm Kelly Linda. I have 3 kids. 11th grade, 8th grade, and 1st grade. And we've been there since my oldest was in kindergarten. And, the vice president, which is, I don't know. how to
I could just make her do everything. That's kind of what the job, is, but that's okay. I couldn't do that. I'm Julie. I have 6 kids. I have a 9th, 2 8th, a 7th, 6th, and a 3rd. And I started the PTO. But I did it PTO before it was PTO. So, but it's been fun. It's awesome. I love it. And I've had a lot of awesome people.
I'm Sarah Luger and I do the fundraising with Jessica, who's not here.
She's in
Still in Mexico. I have 3 boys. My 6th grader, Ben, goes PAC, and then my 9th grader and 3rd grader do homeschool with me.
I am Sarah. I have a 6th grader, Peyton. She started last year in 5th grade. She was on the waiting list for 4 years prior to that. So like back to almost kindergarten. So we were really excited when she got in for 5th grade. And I have a incoming kindergartner next year, and he's very excited. He asked Julie right away. He's like, "Do I get a t-shirt?"
Like he doesn't have one.
He didn't. But he'll tell the ladies at the front desk at the secondary that he is the PTO. He told them one day, he's like, "I am the PTO," because he's here with me all the time if I'm here. Well, at the other building. And I do the concessions and spirit wear and all fun stuff.
And Megan, I have 4 kids. I have a 7th grader, a 5th grader, an incoming kindergartner for next year, and a 1.5-year-old. This is my our first year at PACT, and so I'm just kind of like figuring things out. So I am just here, and I will do whatever I'm told. But I haven't been told to do anything yet. So.
Wow.
You went
You just joined my checklist.
I have a wide open schedule because I don't work.
Oh my goodness, look out.
I have a sign of genius for you.
I have to be here.
You can bring
because
baby.
Nina will watch them.
Yeah, that's,
I can't do anything at secondary unless.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just so you know, the family event is here.
It is.
When I had my 3rd grader, he literally lived here. He was here. They used to have like some 3-hour rule.
Oh my gosh.
He did not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm in the I'm in the lunchroom like 1 to 2 days a week, depending on it. My kids
Good.
love coming. My
Yes.
4-year-old is convinced she can speak Spanish.
Oh, cute. I love it.
That's not Spanish.
That's the cutest thing. I remember Lucas being in there and he's like, "I don't know what she said, Mom." It was so cute.
Apparently, my daughter speaks Spanish.
That's okay. Do it.
That's really good school.
Whoever speaks different language, she is not Spanish.
Love it.
My name is Angie Sweet. I have a 7th grader and a 3rd grader. Last year was our first year here. And I'm the treasurer.
And she's amazing at it.
She comes to my level.
I enjoy spreadsheets.
Awesome.
I'm Laura Bronson, principal. I have 670 elementary. Feel like I own. I have 2 daughters, a senior in college and a sophomore in college. My preemie is my sophomore, so she's killing it.
Christine Ernson, I'm the director of communication and engagement. Been here 13 years. And my boys right here. They're 22 and 19. So long history.
And she does the
I'm kind of
funniest
one of the
Facebook
longest
posts.
now. What did you say?
And you do the funniest Facebook posts.
I've been following your Facebook posts for like so many years. Just because they're so funny.
They're the best.
Our winter ones where
Yeah.
we don't have school today. Guess what? I know we're the
Yeah.
best. Love those. We haven't had any of
We
them.
haven't had any unfortunately.
That's okay.
All our snow is
We have no
out
snow.
east.
Yeah.
They're getting dumped
All right,
on.
so now
Yes.
we can adjourn. We have a motion. Everybody motioned.
Yep.
Who all second? Everybody second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, let's adjourn. Oh, wait, Dave. Tosh, we got one more.
Oh, yes.
Dave,
I'm glad that.
Dave is gonna talk. We will highlight. Dave, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Dave. I have a seventh grader and all the rest are out of school and can go to jail on their own. Um, So, and I help out and try to do what I've been told.
He's great at it. He
Yeah,
jumps.
He's our token male.
Yeah.
attendee.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
a builder.
He's
a while.
He's on the family events committee also.
Dave's a builder.
All right, we will
Dave the
for sure
builder.
adjourn now. Dave, thanks for coming out to post stuff.
That
Oh,
no longer
that we
fits
need,
me.
so-
If anyone wants it, you can snag it now, cause are we gonna have a table?
Oh, I don't know. We can have a spareware table.
I actually wrote that down to ask about.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a farm table.
Yeah, like what you do with both stuff.
Yeah,
I
we
did put it in.
talked about it.
No, nobody did it. Like there was like, there were like 6
There was-
things.
Few, but it was our first time, so maybe if you try again.
Where should we put it? Let's keep the map.
But I think people need to know, like,
Yeah.
Spot.
Yeah.
That's also.
It needs to be advertised.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna keep it until Riker's in there.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I